Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 4 of my Playing for Bragging Rights, and today I'm against my friend Matty, and this is his team that he will be playing with, and I'll be playing with my 140 grand BPL squad, which is now on my channel. You can find that there. And yeah, this game started off quite well. I seem to have quite a bit of the ball, we both did, and we seem to be playing some okay football at the very start. But I did decide to move on to attacking, as I felt that we weren't getting too many shots away or many chances to score. You can see Santi Cazorla gets past the defence here and shoots, gets deflected and goes out for a corner. Now when the ball comes in here, I normally expect to win these headers. Yaya Toure doesn't quite, and then Sturridge tries on the volley and again it gets blocked. But really the first 30 minutes I didn't play the best and didn't really look like scoring that often either. But we managed to keep on going, and in the midfield we seemed to be doing quite well, trying to link up with the strikers. But just before half time, Sturridge put a ball through to Kyle Walker, who was down the right hand side. The sweaty crosses, and Balotelli was there to head it in. So I was 1-0 down just before half time, which wasn't particularly helpful, as I thought I'd done okay in the first half, but the ball went in, and to be honest, once it had gone in, I knew that we weren't really going to be able to defend that one, especially with Balotelli's heading being so good. And yeah, that wasn't a very good start to the end of the first half. So it was 1-0 in the 45th minute, and we had 45 minutes to try and get 2 goals back to go and win the game. And here we looked like we were going to have a decent opportunity to score. Sturridge going through almost straight away, and then just running out of luck really and not managing to find anybody to pass the ball to. So we got offside there, and it was an opportunity for him to hoof the ball up and again hope for the best, and try and get a second, or the whistle might well go before he does that. He decides to pass it to Kyle Walker again, down to Townsend down this right hand side. I think he realised that that's where his first goal came from, and that's probably where he's going to get his second from. Townsend again with another cross in, and he beats the defenders. It's exactly the same virtually. Balotelli heads in just before half time yet again, making it 2-0 in the 45th minute. So we had 45 minutes now to get 3 goals, which didn't look particularly likely either, because we didn't score early in the second half. It was the 52nd minute. He had another chance, this time with Pirlo from a free kick to try and score. Gets blocked by our wall, and we managed to clear it with check. But we were attacking a bit more in the second half. I was thinking about changing my tactics. I thought I'd keep them the exact same, the formation, and not do any changes just yet. I think you will see in a minute that I brought on Diego Costa. I can't remember who I took off though. I just thought I've got informed Diego Costa for free in one of them untradeable packs, so I thought I'd try him out. He didn't play very well. I think he does get transferred on very soon, if not he's been already transferred on or substituted on. And he here smacks the ball up, and Nani gets onto it, and it was a bit scruffy in midfield. We didn't really seem to be able to keep hold of the ball very often. You can see there's informed Diego Costa, or second inform, and he wasn't playing particularly well, so in a minute I actually sub him off pretty much straight away, as I realised he wasn't really going to be doing anything for us, and I needed some players with a bit of pace that were able to go score some goals. So by the 75th minute we were still 2-0 down, and at this point I expected to lose the game and be defeated for the first time in the series. And Diego Costa couldn't get onto the end of any of the balls I was trying to play through the defence. He just didn't seem to have enough pace or be lucky enough to get on the end of them. But Nani put Diego Costa through. He tried on the volley, it didn't quite work, and that was the chance for me to make some subs and make some changes. Now you'll see I pause it here just before the 80th minute, so it gave us 10 minutes to get 3 goals, which was very unlikely. You can see here I do change the formation. I decide to put 3, decide to go 3-5-2, put 3 at the back, and move Baines to left mid, and pretty much then just have Yaya Toure and Ramirez sat in front of the midfield, defending everything. Nani right mid, and then I couldn't decide what to do with my attackers. I thought I'd keep Sturridge on, obviously, but I needed to decide exactly who I was going to play where. So it was either Oscar or Santi Cazorla that was playing striker. Went with Santi Cazorla and put Oscar in centre attacking mid. But look at this was very lucky here. Daniel Sturridge plays through Nani. Just as I make the sub, we get a bit lucky and he scores an own goal. And we've seen a lot of Kyle Walker in this game actually, and it was him that scored the own goal in the 81st minute, giving me a massive chance to get one back so we could take it into extra time or penalties. Very lucky there, and obviously we go and were able to then make the changes as well very quickly. So it was all going in my favour really with 9 minutes to go, and Diego Costa being subbed for Oscar. And that was the only change I decided to make at this point. Just because I felt we had 9 minutes left and we could have potentially got an equaliser because we were playing better football than him at the moment. Daniel Sturridge goes through, he scores in the 86th minute, just 5 minutes after I'd scored the first one, and we managed to equalise with just 4 minutes to go, meaning that I could either get a third now or it might well go into extra time and potentially penalties like it has done before in the first couple of videos. But Sturridge, yeah, great finish. I expected him to score that one really. If he didn't, I would have been annoyed because he normally gets them ones. And it was 2-2 in the 90th minute. I kind of put 3-4 at the back again, just because I didn't want to lose a goal in the 90th minute. I wanted to try and get a goal, but I knew it was probably going to be unlikely, and I was best leaving it until extra time. Again, he tries a cross, see whether he can actually defend it. I said to him in the party that I hoped he didn't score from that one. Luckily he didn't. We managed to defend that finally, and it was 2-0 at full time. So obviously then we moved on to extra time, and I was wondering whether it may well go into penalties if neither of us could find a winner. I did expect to try and get a winner quite early on. I thought with Daniel Sturridge running through there I might be able to get one, but I got a bit unlucky in the 97th minute. And Baines was playing okay, losing the ball there and allowing him to go on the counter attack. I was still playing 3 at the back at this point, meaning that Nani had to track back a bit further to the right back position, and again he was trying crosses. This is all he was doing really to try and win, just putting the ball out wide and getting a decent cross into Balotelli, and they're actually quite hard to defend, so I was struggling a bit to defend some of the crosses that he was playing in. We get a good opportunity. I thought I was offside. I wasn't offside. It was a fantastic ball and an okay volley that ended up being saved. Like I say, I expected to be offside there, but I wasn't. Oscar puts the ball in, Mika Richards heads it in, and we get a goal anyway in the 102nd minute. I was 2-0 down, and now I'm winning 3-2, which is pretty good. So I had about 18 minutes left to try and keep it that way or increase our lead further. So I realised that again I'll probably have to make some more changes. I had no more pauses left. Luckily he paused at half time or something, so I decided to change the formation yet again and go 4-1-4-1, which basically meant that I would have 4 at the back, I would have Yaya Touré or Ramirez in front. I ended up with Ramirez in front, and then the 4 midfielders and then 1 striker. So it would have a lot in the midfield, which is what I was after, to try and win the ball back. And then I had the 4 defenders playing. I took Company off just because he had a yellow card, and I knew that I'd be doing a lot of tackles, so I didn't want him to get sent off. I don't really want to risk him not being able to play the next game, so I subbed him, put Thiago Silva on, and then decided just to keep on playing how I was playing, pass it around for a bit, try and keep the ball, and I actually did quite well at doing that. I put it back to balanced as well, just in case we need it. I was tempted to go defensive or ultra defensive, but sometimes that doesn't work for me, and I thought I'd leave it for later on in the game, so that's what I did. I think I do change it in the next couple of seconds, maybe, something like that, and I put Baines back at left back as well. So we seem to be playing okay. We did lose the ball there, allowing Balotelli to run, but luckily we managed to intercept it, and Czech managed to clear it. And Daniel Sturridge was trying to run onto this ball here. I don't know if he went 3 at the back or something. He didn't seem to have many at the back though towards the end. Obviously he was pushing forward, he was probably on ultra attacking, I would have thought. But in the 115th minute, again he was trying it out wide. This time he tried to cut inside, we tackled him and managed to pass the ball a bit there, with Oscar getting it to Sturridge. He couldn't quite get hold of the ball, unfortunately, to make it 4-2, and we were struggling to really get it past his defenders. See here, Oscar picks up the ball, passes it to Sturridge to Ramirez. Ramirez attempts to get it to Oscar, and again we're left losing the ball and tracking back to try and make sure he doesn't score. You can see here I was going for a lot of tackles. Finally the third one paid off and finally worked. But the ball over the top to Oscar gets cut out by his goalkeeper. I expected Nani to win that. He didn't win the header, and Sturridge had an awful shot, which probably should have been a bit better and on target. And there we are, that is the game finished. I managed to win. It finishes in the 120th minute. I managed to win 3-2 after being 2-0 down. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please go leave a like and subscribe. That would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.